Can't afford this shit. Couldn't have some new clothes here. So you're this Link that people keep talking about. Sounds like you're pretty tough. I'd like you to teach me about combat when all this is done. What? Is that really you, Link? You've returned? It's such a relief to see that you're safe. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Growlins, head of the Monster Control Crew. It's our job to keep the monsters at bay as best we can throughout Hyrule. But aside from that, we've been assisting in the search for Princess Zelda, whose whereabouts are unknown. I'm glad you returned safely, but I'm gravely concerned about the princess. I'm holding out hope that the Monster Control Crew brings back good news. They're searching the castle for her now. I see. Princess Zelda ascended into the sky above Hyrule Castle and then vanished? What a very strange thing. All the same, it's a relief to hear she's alive. Well then, with that information, the Monster Control Crew will resume our original duty of subduing the monsters. Of course, if we come across any info regarding the princess, I will report it immediately to Purah. I've assembled strategies and pertinent information at our headquarters in the emergency shelter. There you'll find folks with an intimate understanding of Hyrule's geography as well. If any of that is relevant to you, I encourage you to take the time to stop by. Alright everyone, it's time to move out. Flaxel Squad, for now I'm positioning you in the south of Hyrule. Proceed to Faron. There are pirates running rampant in that area, so sweep the coast thoroughly. We're counting on you. That was long. Sorry, I didn't greet you properly when you first arrived here, Link. I was just so relieved to see you. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I'll answer it as best as I can. Now, please allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You!
Hey, it's me. Open up. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. It's the same Hyrulean script, and yet it's so different from our modern language. I still have a lot to learn, Don't tell me, based on your stature, physique, and distinctive right arm, you must be Link. Who told you about my distinctive arm? You must be Link, am I right? Burr has told me so much about you. I'm Wordsworth. My research specialty is ancient Hyrulean. And by ancient Hyrulean, I don't mean the text found in Ring ruins, but something different. It's what we call the language used at the time of Hyrule's founding. Our modern language is built on that foundation. These books here are written in that ancient tongue. They'd look like gibberish to your average Hyrulean. Isn't it Hylian? Are you curious about ancient Hyrulean? I don't have anything to show you as things stand now, but I'm sure I'll someday have results posted and ready for all to see at the lab in Kakariko Village. Hey, I know that face. Oh, it's Jaren. And any face I know is the face of a friend. She's the one who wanted to see the fireflies, right? Please, Link, help yourself to anything in the shelter. It's all yours to use as you see fit. But don't you dare go making a mess of this place and kicking up dust. I spend so much time cleaning in here, and there's still endless amounts of dust. Where does all this dust even come from anyway? Nope, not going near chasms anymore. Nasty gloom, it's everywhere, making everyone sick, making me sick. Glad I ate that yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down old Death River. Work my tail off for Joshua. Kid runs circles around Purra and Robbie. She loves research. Me, I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better, but I think I'll lie low and keep lying here. Link, right? You really are that Link guy, aren't you? I heard folks talking about you and your face matches the one on the poster. Oh, sorry, you wanted a bed, yeah? You can go ahead and take whatever empty bed you'd like. Nap and sleep talking is particularly audible here, so you'll probably want a bed a little farther from him. His physical condition has been deteriorating ever since he investigated one of the chasms. That's despite how long he's been back, which has been quite a while. He still hasn't made much of a recovery. The upheaval caused massive openings across the land known as chasms. In fact, there's one nearby, just beneath Rule Castle, and another to the south of Lookout Landing. But if you go plumbing those depths, you'll come across plenty of gloom. If you touch that stuff, and your health will take a turn for the worse. Anyway, there's a young girl named Joshua who's been heading up investigations into the chasms. Despite her age, she's been leading the charge pretty remarkable, if you ask me. The red circles are chasms. Okay, so... that's not... I was going to say that's like near Typhlos Ruins, but that's not. That's Typhlos Ruins is above the forest. Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different peoples of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm out on a developed employment with the Monster Control crew, I spend hours poring over maps. As such, I'm the most knowledgeable in Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various peoples and their towns and villages. Hyrule has 8 major places that its various peoples call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest of here, there's Rito Village in Hebra. And there's Gerudo Town, that's located in the southwest in the Gerudo region. You'll find Goron City to the northeast in Eldin. Travel a bit farther east and you'll come across Tarrytown in Akala. Not too far from there is Zora's Domain, that's within Lanayru region. Continuing into southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Necluda. Within that cluster, you'll find Kakariko Village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Tenno Village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin Village. It's a wonderful getaway destination. Nothing really new then, except this place. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the peoples of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is on patrol each day, gathering information from everyone everywhere. Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other peoples here in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in a different area and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom. In fact, our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Purah, is from the Sheikah tribe. I work with the monster control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There has been an uptick in their population since the upheaval. But I'm not really the most skilled in combat, so instead I use my knowledge of the areas to help determine where we should make deployments. There's been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval as well. Be careful out there. Oh hey, is that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. It's pretty involved, so I'm going to keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all of the weapons decayed. I've poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been no use. Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. It clung to weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched as the weapons rotted to pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle can float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things. Oh yeah. In case nobody has mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there, though they probably won't be as much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. Today in the Lucky Clover Gazette, mysterious shrines appear all over the world overnight. Shrines appear everywhere due to the shifts caused by the upheaval. With Purah as their leader, the Zonai survey team begins thorough investigations the world over. I guess this paper is a little old. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey, like you all said, I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part. What's my part?
Hey!
We're ready, Joshua. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Okay. Activating all of them at once. All of the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah.
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the purr pad over the terminal. Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your pad. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, hmm? The only thing is you need a paraglider when you're scanning. Takes a lot of skill and nobody here had what it takes. Huh? Do you need a person to manually survey from gliding off the top of the tower? To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Finally. This item given you by Pearl lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press B in midair to activate it. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch, our first test. Just step over there and into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. That's pretty high. Why did we have to reinvent the wheel? All this was done by the Sheikah in the last game. Their towers just automatically scan the land. Launch myself up like this at any time, huh? So this is one of the ways I can get up to these sky islands, apparently. I'm gonna go over to Great Plateau. No! No, Traveler, don't do it if you touch that well. It'll sap your strength and you'll end up like me, too sluggish to move. Shut up! Look, this is the new flower lady. What the fuck? You're causing me to stand in it longer. Can I use this shit in shrines?